You wake up tired before the day has even started. Your body feels heavy, your mind feels foggy, and somewhere deep inside, you know something is wrong. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow. You always do. But tomorrow never comes, does it? Have you ever felt this quiet shame, this whisper that says you are not who you used to be? You scroll, you sit, you wait for motivation that never arrives. Meanwhile, your body grows weaker, your energy fades, and your confidence slips away in silence. This is not just about exercise. This is about something far deeper, something hidden beneath the surface of your daily life. And once you understand it, you will never see your body the same way again. What you're about to discover changes everything. Here's the truth no one tells you. Your weakness is not really physical. It is psychological. Somewhere along the way, you traded discomfort for comfort, and you called it survival. Soft chairs, soft food, soft screens, soft excuses. Every single day, your body whispers a request for ease, and every single day, you obey without question. Have you noticed how easy modern life has become, and how heavy you feel despite that ease? This is the hidden root cause. Your environment was never designed to make you strong. It was designed to make you comfortable, and comfort is quietly killing your potential. The ancient Stoics understood something most people today have completely forgotten. They believed the body and the mind are not separate battles. They are the same battle. When your body grows weak, your willpower grows weak with it. When you avoid physical struggle, you begin avoiding emotional struggle too. Can you relate to that creeping sense of avoidance in your own life? You stop pushing yourself, not because you are lazy, but because no one ever showed you what real strength requires. This is not your fault. But staying here is now your choice. The moment you understand this hidden root cause, you stop blaming yourself and start preparing for change. But knowing the problem is not enough. You need to know exactly what to do next, and that is where everything begins to shift. The solution is not a new diet plan or a fancy gym membership. The solution is far simpler and far more powerful than that. It is deliberate physical discomfort, done daily, on purpose. The Stoics called this voluntary hardship. They would sleep on hard ground, eat simple food, and expose themselves to cold, not because they enjoyed suffering, but because they understood something profound. Comfort makes you fragile. Discomfort makes you unbreakable. Have you ever pushed your body past what felt easy and noticed how clear your mind suddenly became afterward? That feeling was not an accident. It was your nervous system remembering what it was built for. Every rep you force yourself to complete, every walk you take when you'd rather sit, every cold shower you choose instead of comfort, becomes a tiny act of rebellion against your weaker self. This is the moment your identity begins to shift. Old you avoided struggle. New you seeks it out on purpose, because you now understand struggle is the forge where strength is made. What if you've been looking at exercise the wrong way this entire time, treating it as punishment instead of power? This single shift in mindset is the foundation everything else is built upon. But there is still a deeper layer beneath this, something the ancient philosophers warned about more than anything else, and most people never discover it until it's too late. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the ancient world, still trained his body with discipline every single day. He understood that physical strength was not vanity. It was preparation for the chaos of life. He once reminded himself that the obstacle in the path becomes the path itself. Your tired legs on a hard run, your burning lungs during exertion. These are not signs that something is wrong with you. They are proof that something is finally changing inside you. Seneca, who lived through exile, loss, and constant uncertainty, believed that discipline of the body strengthens discipline of the mind. He trained himself to endure hardship voluntarily, so that when real hardship arrived, he would already be ready. Have you ever felt unprepared for life's sudden challenges, wishing you had built more resilience beforehand? This is exactly what physical training secretly gives you. It is not about aesthetics. It is about becoming someone who does not break under pressure. Epictetus, who was born into slavery and endured tremendous physical pain, taught that we cannot always control what happens to us, but we can always control how strong we choose to become in response. Every single one of these men used physical struggle as a tool for inner mastery. You are not weak for struggling. You are simply standing at the exact same starting point every great Stoic once stood at. But here is the uncomfortable part most people refuse to face. The real enemy was never your schedule, your job, or your lack of time. The real enemy lives inside your own mind, and it speaks to you every single day. It tells you to rest just a little longer. It tells you tomorrow is a better day to start. It tells you that you deserve comfort, because life is already hard enough. Have you heard this voice before, convincing you to quit before you even begin? This voice is not protecting you. It is slowly stealing your strength, one excuse at a time. The Stoics called this the lower self, the part of you ruled by impulse instead of reason. Every time you obey it, you reinforce a weaker identity. Every time you resist it, you build a stronger one. This is the real battlefield, and almost no one talks about it honestly. Your inner enemy is comfortable, persuasive, and incredibly patient. It does not need to defeat you today. It only needs you to give up slightly more each day until your potential quietly disappears. Can you feel that resistance rising inside you right now, even as you read this? That resistance is not weakness. That resistance is the exact moment transformation becomes possible. Most people walk away the moment discomfort begins, and that single decision determines the rest of their life. But what happens when you finally choose to stay, to push forward, despite that inner voice screaming at you to stop? That choice changes absolutely everything. This is the moment everything starts to shift. You wake up one day and instead of hitting snooze, you stand up. Your body resists, but you move anyway. The first few days feel brutal. Your muscles ache, your motivation wavers, and your old self begs you to quit. Have you ever pushed through pain only to feel an unexpected wave of pride afterward? That pride is the birth of your new identity. Slowly, without realizing it, something inside you begins to rebuild. Your posture straightens. Your energy returns. Your mind grows quieter and more focused. People around you start to notice a change they cannot quite explain. You are not the same person who once avoided every form of struggle. You have become someone who walks toward difficulty instead of running from it. This is exactly what the Stoics meant by amor fati, the love of one's fate, including the difficult parts. You no longer fear discomfort, because you understand it is shaping you into someone unrecognizable from your old self. Old you collapsed under pressure. New you welcomes pressure as proof of growth. If this message is hitting something deep inside you right now, type the words, "I am ready," in the comments below, because that small act of commitment matters more than you think. Subscribing to this channel means you'll never miss the next part of this transformation. Because what comes next reveals something even more powerful hiding beneath the surface. Modern society has quietly conditioned you to avoid pain at all costs. Every app, every algorithm, every convenience exists to remove friction from your life. But friction was never your enemy. Friction was your teacher. Have you noticed how exhausted you feel despite doing almost nothing physically difficult all day? That exhaustion is not from overworking your body. It is from underusing it completely. Your ancestors moved, lifted, walked, and struggled daily, and their minds remained sharp because of it. You were never designed to sit motionless for 16 hours a day, scrolling through other people's highlight reels while your own life quietly fades into mediocrity. This comfort-driven world has created a generation that feels anxious, weak, and disconnected from their own bodies. Can you feel how disconnected you've become from the strength you were born with? The Stoics would look at modern convenience and see it exactly for what it is: a slow erosion of human resilience disguised as progress. You were not born to live this softly. You were born to struggle, adapt, and rise. The question now is simple. Are you willing to reject this comfortable decline, or will you continue drifting along with everyone else? Now close your eyes for a moment and imagine your future self, 6 months from today. Imagine waking up with energy instead of exhaustion. Imagine your body feeling capable instead of fragile. Imagine walking into a room with quiet confidence, because you know exactly what you are capable of enduring. Have you ever pictured that version of yourself and felt a strange ache, wishing you were already there? That version of you is not a fantasy. That version of you is simply waiting for the decisions you make starting today. Every difficult workout, every early morning, every moment you choose discipline over comfort is a single brick in the foundation of that future self. The Stoics believed we should constantly visualize who we want to become, because clarity creates direction. Without a clear image of your stronger self, you will keep drifting back into old, comfortable patterns. With that image burned into your mind, every difficult choice suddenly becomes easier to make. Picture that future version of you standing tall, unshaken by stress, unaffected by other people's opinions. That person already exists somewhere inside you, waiting patiently for you to finally show up. This is the moment of awakening. You finally understand that your weakness was never permanent. It was simply a habit, repeated so often it felt like identity. But identities can be rebuilt, one disciplined choice at a time. Have you ever felt this exact moment, where everything suddenly makes sense? The Stoics did not become legendary because life was easy for them. They became legendary because they chose discipline when everyone else chose comfort. You now hold that same choice in your hands. Every single day from this moment forward becomes either a vote for your old, weaker self or a vote for the powerful person you are capable of becoming. There's no neutral ground left. The comfortable version of you is fading, and a stronger, unshakable version is finally stepping forward to take its place. If this awakens something inside you, subscribe now, because this channel exists to forge people exactly like you. Comment, "I choose discipline," below to declare your transformation has begun. Remember this: comfort destroys silently, but discipline builds eternally. The strongest version of you is waiting. Go become him.